First leg,
Van Gerwen massively odds on. Got to go with Van Gerwen on the most 180s. I mean, that is absolutely a must. Justin Pipe didn't hit one in the semi-final. Van Gerwen's going to hit 4 or 5 in this match.
Yeah.
And, you know, the way he's been playing, the form line says that he'll win this easy, although Justin will have something to say about it.
Of course he will. Justin Pipe began his campaign with a 6-5 win over Rabbi John Rodriguez, and since then it's been 6-4 all the way against Nathan Aspinall,
100.
Josh Payne, and in the semi-final, Jamie Caven. As for Van Gerwen, it's got increasingly difficult for him. Suljevic 6-2, Chisnell 6-3, Mervyn King 6-4, and Terry Jenkins 6-5.
Well, it's ironic that Justin Pipe has played all three, you know, say youth players that have come through the youth system in the last 2 years.
Yep. Seeded 10, ranked 10 for this tournament.
55.
But very much up against it. Not only up against the world #1, but up against the partisan crowd as well. Terry Jenkins felt
96.
the effects of that in the semi-final.
Yeah, I have to say they were absolutely brilliant up until their last 3 darts. It's been a great crowd. It's been a brilliant tournament. Whoever wins, it has been a superb event.
140.
So Van Gerwen throwing first, but 46, 57 and 96.
58.
And 58, he's not quite there yet.
No, sorry to interrupt there, Rob, but he has done this the other 4 games, I think, or 3 games. He hasn't got out of the gate very quickly in any of them.
And if Pipe is to have any joy in this final, he'll need to take advantage of these sluggish stages from Van Gerwen, but in the blink of an eye, Van Gerwen is off and running with the first maximum of the match.
Well, Pipe is going to have to go down 19s. 4 19s will leave him the bullseye, and it will be for a breaker throw. Well, he's going to have a dart at least at the bullseye. Another 57 leaves him double 6. Well, he didn't even go for the treble. Weren't going to mess around with the deflection off that flight. So the bullseye for the first leg, and that's unlucky.
Michael, you require
However, Michael may only get 1 dart at the double.
Michael Van Gerwen then. Another one of those. Well, he's going the other way for tops. No problem for MVG. The Dutch fans inside the Venementenhal in Venray, acknowledging their hero.
We have to say that's 1 chance gone from Justin, because Michael, what did he throw, 12 darts without a treble?
Yep.
You know, you've got to take advantage of that whenever you're playing Van Gerwen at the moment.
Yeah, apart from the maximum, he had 46, 57 and 90 odd. But then the maximum came along. It just gave him that fresh impetus just when he needed it most as well. Whistles in the crowd here for Justin Pipe as well.
100.
Gary Anderson put to the sword in the final in Hildesheim. Terry Jenkins, the man he beat in Gibraltar. John Henderson, the man he beat in Munich. Justin Pipe standing in the way of Michael Van Gerwen, and a 4th European Tour title of 2015. Wins this, 5 more for the clean sweep.
140.
And you wouldn't bet against it.
And if he does win this, a nice little £100,000 that he's accumulated over just those 4 events. That's without all the other events he's played. Just under the million mark for his world ranking. That's a 2-year world ranking, but that's without Grand Slams, Premier Leagues and everything else. So a nice little wage. Well, he weren't interested in a bullseye, which is,
Justin, you require 151.
Whatever way you're going to look at it, if Justin Pipe takes this out now, then Michael made a mistake. I'd always go for the bullseye when your opponent's on a checkout.
Well, he won't check out now, Justin Pipe. That has landed in the treble 1. So Van Gerwen gets away with it. All Pipe can do here is apply a little bit of pressure, but you fancy Van Gerwen with 3 darts at double 16.
123.
Well, the pressure has been applied, but it might be to no effect for Justin Pipe.
And
that's exactly the case.
Michael Van Gerwen.
Michael Van Gerwen punches the air.
Third leg, Michael.
He has the early break and he leads by 2 legs to 0. 2 from 2 on the checkouts. And 2 maximums of the night as well in this final. Michael Van Gerwen.
Well, I thought that was the best bet of this match, the 180s for Michael Van Gerwen. So if you manage to get on that, then I think you may be have a little smile on your face at the moment. I know there's plenty of darts to be played in this final yet, but when Michael gets on a run, he
60.
is hard to stop.
Time's running out for the 9-dart finish, by the way.
Looks
That
like,
would be the icing on the cake here, wouldn't it?
I know, it looks like I'll be eating my hat again. They're not very tasty. The chocolate hat I got from Disney World weren't too bad, but I haven't got any more of those.
Yeah, Van Gerwen has a cushion here already of 128 plus these. Could be significant, and it is another maximum, another 180. 48 points away from a 3-0 lead in the final. Only seen one whitewash all weekend. That was Jamie Caven against John Henderson.
60. Michael, you require 48.
16 for double 16. No problem whatsoever for the world number 1.
Another 11 dart leg.
Fourth leg, Justin.
Big mountain to climb here now for Justin Pipe. Don't think he was under any illusions as to the size of the task ahead of him this evening, but under the lights on the stage, he's well aware, brutally aware of what he's up against now. Yeah, no trouble on that visit either for Pipe. Average of only 88 as well.
100.
Van Gerwen's average 107. Make that 109 after that latest visit. Oh, sorry, 106. First 9 average 109.
Yeah, the 109, the front 9 average is a little bit low than you would expect from Michael, but he did have that against Terry Jenkins in the semi-final. He had a quite a low front 9 average, but 100% on
93.
the doubles is impressive. And certainly now, as you said, an uphill battle for Justin Pipe. But you know what? If you'd have said to Justin before you come out, you're going to be in the final, bit your hand off.
Yeah. 10 grand better off. And we'll see him again, I assume, in Riesa at the
100.
end of June. Well, Pipe will be looking to get down to a finish at least here with this visit. Well, maybe not, as the case may be.
45.
And he's not down to a finish. So a chance here for Van Gerwen to press on.
137.
And he does precisely that. He's down to 80.
Well, Justin has got to find something from somewhere. It's got to be those big trebles. And he just can't get the range on the first dart, so it means the other two he's struggling with as well. At the moment,
55.
making it quite easy for Michael Van Gerwen.
Could have 6 darts at this. May only need 3. Tops it is for a 4-0 lead.
40. Justin, you require 150.
Could well be back. Let's see what Pipe can do here. Just above the wire. So Van Gerwen will be back.
134.
Well, he sets it up absolutely beautiful, but is it too late?
It is.
It is.
There's your answer.
Michael Van Gerwen.
Double 10 for Van Gerwen, no
Fifth
problem
leg,
either.
Michael, to
Doesn't matter where he is.
reverse.
Tops, double
Game
16, double 10. It's all going the same way here for MVG. 4-0 the cushion.
100.
And you suspect he's still capable of finding another gear here as well. He's not really been pushed at all.
Yeah, one treble a visit is not enough against Michael Van Gerwen.
81.
Well, you can see what Van Gerwen thinks about that. Pipe struggling to find trebles here, but he does
82.
eventually find the treble 19. And Van Gerwen finds 2.
134.
And the Dutch fans already preparing to celebrate the coronation of their king, Michael Van Gerwen, in his homeland.
82.
The red, white and blue flags are flying out there. Plenty of orange shirts in celebration too.
99.
And Van Gerwen's down to a finish of 87 here now.
Yes, but Justin Pipe needs a 140. A ton is not enough. Another one of those gives him an outside chance if Michael misses.
100.
Yeah, the ton is
Michael
not enough.
Uruguay,
The
87.
way he's been playing in this final so far, you just can't see him taking the 140 out. And Michael's just looked, yeah, he's got to go 20 bullseye now.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe he's done that. He's just turned around and
55.
said to Justin, look,
Justin, you're
I've watched you play this
140.
final, and I don't think you can take this out. So that's the second time he's actually done that in this
He's thrown
match.
down the gauntlet as if to say, go on then, have a go if you think you can do it. And he's quite right to do so, because Pipe has landed a single 20 and another.
100. Michael Uruguay, 32.
Michael Van Gerwen, double 16, double 8s.
Team shot and a
As sure
fifth
as
leg.
night follows
Michael
day,
Six leg
Van
Justin
Gerwen
to
is 5
reverse.
legs to the good. It could be a whitewash in the final. Justin Pipe needs a big, strong start here if he's to avoid the donutting that's on the
60.
cards by Michael Van Gerwen.
Well, there we see the averages. I mean, 82 for your front 9 is, Justin would be the first to say that that's poor. He just hasn't found it in this final. His overall average is not good.
97.
Just can't find it, and sometimes it happens.
He was a good inch below the treble 17 there. Michael Van Gerwen looking to fill this up, and he does so. 4th matchman of the match. 229 for the tournament as a whole. And a big stride towards a 4th title of the year in Europe.
Yeah, 2 of those legs from Michael were fairly good,
100.
but 3 of those, 2 17s and an 18, he's not anything to write home about.
134.
Lovely stuff from Van Gerwen, brings him down to 92. 2-dart finish. 11-dart leg for Van Gerwen on the cards. Pipe is all at sea here.
44. Michael Uruguay, 92.
He's got all the time in the world here, Michael Van Gerwen.
52.
Sets it up for tops. And the crowd are chanting the name of your Dutch Darts Masters champion for 2015. Make no mistake about that.
140. Michael Uruguay, 40.
Double top then for a 6-0 win. Double 10. There it is. Michael Van Gerwen is the king of the Dutch Darts Masters here in Venray.